Good day, podcast community. Pete Kane here, Podcast Pete, and certified lifestyle coach. The three pillars of business freedom. If you can't generate demand, which is leads, you don't have a business. So if you want to learn the strategies of creating demand, stay with me. We have a gift for you, because demand/leads creates cash flow. Cash flow helps you to build a thriving business and community. Okay. All right. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you can. Okay. Here we go. All right. Myself a little smaller. All right. So we activate your freedoms here in our community. I coach you. I hold you by the hand. A lot of people give you information, and then you got to figure out how to use it. We have the information, we have the strategy, we have the map for you, but we hold you by the hand. I do it personally as a certified high-performance coach, practicing the lifestyle business of time, wealth, location, creativity, health, and travel. Okay, let's get started. Let me switch over here to be able to share with you some powerful concepts. Okay, all right. Let me make this a little bigger. Okay, let me double check here. Yes. Oh, man, it's looking good. Freedom builders. That's what we're about. We're the operating system for the high-performance entrepreneur that's looking for the lifestyle. So many times we work hard, but we burn out. We don't have that path to give our business the freedom that's possible. Our system, our community, your next level. It isn't just another course, it's an operating system for freedom, performance, and relationship-driven growth. You know what? It's weird. Now, let me go. Somehow it's not. This is NotebookLM, and for some reason, it is not moving like it did last week. So let me make a little change here to hopefully give you, let me say, hold on here. Okay, there we go. I'll just have to show you this, because for some reason, when I'm moving the slides, as of this video, it's not moving like it did yesterday. Freedom isn't just a dream. It's a decision. Designing your life of multidimensional freedom, location freedom, time freedom, wealth freedom, creative freedom, health, and travel. All are possible with the right plan, the community, the map. Stop starving, surviving, start designing. In a world of endless opportunity, one question matters most. Are you clear about your future? Are you clear about your future? Because without clarity, any distraction is going to take you off. There's so much information coming at us, so many distractions. We talk about being on the busy bus. We want to help you get on the purpose plane so you can have clarity. And clarity will help you with all the distractions that are out there. The path to freedom isn't about having more options. It's about having the right map. Stop trying to build everything alone. Together, we're better. What is our flywheel of growth is personal growth, but this is how we help you to attain and to activate the freedoms. It's a self-sustaining system. The habits, daily discipline creates capacity. Daily discipline creates capacity. Growth Day is the fuel to our rocket to freedom. The freedom capacity creates time. We go for time first, because if you can't leverage your time, The ability to get your other freedoms are so much more difficult because time is everything. We all have 24 hours. We can work hard, but if we're working with clarity, with the energy that's possible, with the courage, the productivity that allows us to have that time for personal growth, for our business, to obtain the 6 freedoms, then when you can leverage yourself, you can work on the big rocks, the priorities in your business, which helps stay away from the distractions that are out there. The community, this is results created stories. When you see others obtaining what's possible, it helps motivate us. Together, we're better in a community of SCORE. Now, you can scan the QR code right above my head, and you can join this community at any time because we want to show you for free what we can do for you. Because when you decide that you want to invest in yourself, and we're not talking a lot, we're talking affordable, couple dinners, and you could be on your way to freedom because we will show you at every step of the way how we can 10x the value to you, because seeing is believing. When you see others obtaining it and you see yourself obtaining it, you want to go faster because you see the finish of freedom, and it's never finished. We're always working on it because fulfillment comes with that personal growth, comes with planning, comes with clarity. And when you have that, you're more excited about what's possible. Clarity, consistency, and compounding momentum. Compounding that momentum, because the community helps for you to activate it. Okay. Pillar number 1, build the mindset. We don't know always what's possible till we start on that journey. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. The first step, join the community. You want to invest in yourself? Join the Freedom Builders, where you can book a clarity call or you can join us. And for $97 a month, we give you thousands, 9 courses directed towards your freedom. We give you the coaching, the time you need to focus, because there's a lot of information out there. And unless you have the right map, the right coach, the right systems, the right community, you won't attain what's possible, because anything is possible when you put it together like we put it together in our community. Because personal growth and making personal growth a daily thing. I have every single day, Brenda Bouchard is coaching me. A related question, a related video. I'm always scoring myself, and I know what I have on my agenda for that day. And I'm looking at those big rocks. I'm looking at those 3 things, always looking towards the first one. Because if you get in a mindset of going after the bigger priorities first, you get momentum. And when you get momentum, you get in the flow. When you get in the flow, you're working on those freedoms. You're having the time to spend with your family, with your friends, with the person that you care about, because you have the freedom to decide to choose. So many times we work and then all of a sudden we get the financial reward, but we don't have anybody to enjoy it because we didn't have the right priorities. That's why we work on 6 individual freedoms. Freedom to travel the world, freedom to work from wherever you want, working in your genius zone so your creative freedom starts to come out of you. The wealth, being able to have the resources, not that you need to be a multi-millionaire, but you have to have the freedom. If your overhead is 5,000, you have to first get to where you cover your overhead every single month. Whether you start that month or work that month, whatever, you have that money coming in. That's freedom to be you, freedom to work on the others. But if you're worried about the bills, you're worried about the rent, you're worried about the food, you're worried about other things, you can't be your best. You can't be free because you're always chasing. And that's what the financial freedom piece does. And then the time freedom is the most critical one, leveraging your time. This presentation is through NotebookLM, a tool to help us leverage our time. More on that later, and there's plenty on it, but we're going to help you to create a presentation, create the content for you to be a key person of influence online. And to do that, you can't be the best kept secret to the world and the community. People have to know you, like you, and trust you. And when they do, there's a better chance of doing business with you. But if you don't allow them to go on a journey with you, to know, like, and trust, the journey's over. We always like to share that you have about 140 people in your local sandbox. Those are people that you know, like, and trust, that you have that with. But if you can shift your mindset to the global sandbox, you go from 140 people that know, like, and trust you to over 1 billion, because that's the global sandbox. And in that sandbox, they don't know you yet. But if you can't put yourself in a mindset of leveraging 1 billion people with your global profile, with your content, with your map, with your community, with your personal growth, your business won't grow beyond your ability to grow. Grow yourself first. So we have in the community 12 high performance habits coaching modules, growth day community, where we provide that for you. So every day you're growing, every day you're getting better, every day you're improving your skills, you're working on yourself. And if you work on yourself, you can be a better person and a better business owner. Clarity sessions, you can always schedule a clarity session to know what's possible. Because if you don't know where you're going, any path will direct you in the wrong direction. Distractions are real. Information overload is real. Being clear will help you, because the average person watches 4 hours of TV and scrolls 2.5 hours of TikTok videos. Now, if you want to consume and be a consumer of media, that's the route to take. But if you want to shift your mindset over and be a creator, create your life, you're going to have to invest in you. Entertainment's fine. Too much, you slide into the comfort zone. And when you're in the comfort zone of consuming other people's lives, you're going to be frustrated. And when you're frustrated, you're not going to be the best you can be in creating your journey, your life, for your family, for yourself, and your business. Together, we're better creating your life. So it's a mindset shift. But when you do, magical things happen. Bitcoin is our wealth strategy because there's a lot of things going on. It's 45 years of the dollar going down. You can't continue to print because inflation goes up, buying power goes down. If you bought a house in 1971 when we went off the gold standard, that was about $25,000. Today, 45 years plus years later, that same house is $500,000. Did it go up in value that much? Your buying power was hurt because they kept printing. Everybody does it. Every country does it. And when you start flooding the supply of currency, the buying power goes down. And that's why McDonald's hamburger cost you $1.50. When I was growing up in those 70s, it was like 5 cents. So your buying power keeps going down as they keep printing. But if you have a pure currency, a pure stored value, and you have to learn about it, you can't just hear sound bites out there. You have to be interested in going on that wealth journey. Doesn't happen with one article, one video. You got to learn about it. When you learn about it, you can understand what has happened in the last 40 plus years. Okay, let me see if I can. That's the first pillar. Let me move this down. Second pillar, automate your work. We automate a system because if you're not capturing those people that are interested in you and you're renting space on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube, and you can't build your list, then all of a sudden, like it happened to me a couple of years ago, they just shut down my first. It was a Yelp account. Next, it was a YouTube channel. And when that happens, there's no questions. It's done. So if you put all your eggs in rented space and you're renting media from these platforms and you don't create your community, then you're going to wake up one day and it's going to be gone. That hard work of developing that community is gone. That's why we're that's why we promote school, SKOOL community, because it's different than anything out there. You're developing community. You get to know them. You get to engage with them. You get to show your value in that community. And you can have them come and join you on your list because that is what we want you to do. Build your community within SCORE because it's so simple. There's classrooms on there. There's leadership boards. There's ways you can show your value to your community without trying to use a shotgun. You use a very focused strategy. We create content for it. We answer those questions. We hold you by the hand. We help you to work on those freedoms. So automate landing page and link tree setup. We want you to focus on your genius zone. The more you're doing what you love and that nobody else can do for you but you, the better you're going to be. So all the other things that drag us down, get us in the weeds, slow us down, we want to take that off your plate and have you focus on what really truly makes you unique, talented, and the value can echo that, your value, your sweet spot, your secret sauce, your genius zone echoes out into the world so people can enjoy what you offer the world. So NotebookLM, we coach you through that so you can create content faster with more focus. Focused, and you can check out any of our videos on that. But focused content, focused so you can leverage your time. You can create podcasts. You can create videos all off of one source, one information, but you can start adding to it as you get better in it. Online course support, we help you because we want you to create your course. That's your genius. Put that together, put it out there so the global demand, the billion people in the sandbox of the global sandbox can enjoy you, can go on a journey with you. And the more people in that box that get to know, like, and trust you, the more demand you're creating for you and your business. And then there's a lot library access. So I have 9 courses in there supporting the journey, not just random courses, each one strategically put together to help you on your journey of 6 freedoms. All right. The third pillar is scaling through connection. Some people say the network effect. There's a lot of value in the community, because before, when I would introduce somebody to a person through my podcast that I felt would be better served to meet this person, if I send an email, it sometimes would be in a spam filter. That doesn't allow me to make those meaningful connections. But now in school, I can do that. I can say, Bill, meet Sam. Sam has something I think you two together can be better. And so we use the podcasting ecosystem through our school community, because everybody has the ability to be able to let the world know of your genius zone. Invite guests. We call them key strategic partners, people that you want to build a relationship with, that you can have a more meaningful relationship with a podcast and with inviting the right people on your podcast. So we're always introducing people to each other, so they might be on their podcast and vice versa. Team support. We have VA AI trained Trex in Orlando who will be married in a short while. So they'll be together supporting you, together actually under the same roof. And Trex has been with me 3 years, Orlando 2. Wonderful people, wonderful couple, wonderful at providing the support for you. Because together with that support, you'll move faster, you'll work more in your genius zone, and you'll build your business in a more effective way. Like we say, the operating system to your freedoms is possible through the support of taking those things off your plate and having you focus on what you do best that nobody else can do. Community access. So monthly relationship building luncheons and school community guidelines. So we do live events. We do luncheons. So for the people local, we connect them. We have it down the street at Bonan's, but it's a way for you to combine your online relationships with your offline, because together, putting both together makes it better, because we all want those relationships, those more meaningful relationships, and that's possible. The next, let me see, the 3 pillars, just to let you know: generate leads, that's your lifeblood; create cash flow, that's your monetization; and then school communities, that's the environment. Together we're better, connecting. It's all possible through intentional personal growth through Growth Day. All for $97 a month. If we do not deliver the value, we don't sign you up for a year and trapped into an agreement that you didn't know, because together we're better, and seeing is believing. When you see the value, when you see your business growing, you decide. The burden's on us to deliver massive value. So you'll share it with people and tell people your experiences. So for a couple dinners out, you can have your freedom. Your freedom, time, wealth, health, location, travel, and creative freedom. All together in the personal growth. When you grow, your business grows. So systems that scale, habits that compound, relationships that multiply, community that sustains. There's always an early adopter advantage. The people now will get more than the others. So you can always join, but together there's more for you, because when you invest in yourself and you want to be around freedom builders, investing in yourself will make that difference. And we want to make sure you tell everybody about it so others can enjoy the freedom journey. So let me go back to here. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Hold on here. I'm going to just make this a little bit bigger. I'll probably be okay. And I have somebody that said something. Let me see. Oh, yes, Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly, my Rotarian and the Rotarian of the Year and city council member, making an impact in the city she lives. That's a person that's on the move to make an impact, a person you want to know. Okay, let me just go here, scan the QR code to join our community, and let me see if I can put a banner up here. I think I can. You can go to the school community at pk.me/school, SKOOL. Now, if you not sure you want to book a clarity session, you can book a clarity session. And I'll change the QR code. I just did. So you can scan that QR code to set up a clarity call. Answer your questions, know your path, and be able to know that freedom is possible. Being clear, leveraging your time, working on your health, working on your wealth, travel, location, freedom. It's possible. I'm Pete Kane. Let me say, or I'm putting this up for Kimberly. I'm Podcast Pete. The way she says it, I laugh every single time. It's just absolutely adorable. I don't know if adorable, absolutely funny. Okay, so take action today. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step. We can show you how investing in yourself will help you work toward the freedoms that will allow you to have the most abundant, bright future that's possible. So be bold,